we have been diving into personal branding because I believe that that is the foundation of what any powerful, female, ambitious woman needs to elevate her online presence to be able to make that difference in the world. And it always comes down to relationships. Personal branding is all about relationships. Okay. There is a favorite quote that I have been gushing over. And I had honestly, at first I was just like, I don't know who said this quote. And I love honoring and acknowledging, okay, there's so much people who copy people's stuff and act like it's their own. We don't do that. Level of integrity up here. But I realized I wasn't in integrity because I was saying this quote and I was like, I don't know who it's by. And I didn't take the time to go and look it up. So please go look this person up. Their name is Ren Jones. The quote that I have been gushing over, which explains how personal branding and marketing are totally different, but in such a clear way, is, I will quote them, marketing is the equivalent of someone asking you out on a date. That's marketing. Branding, your personal brand specifically, is the reason that they say yes. Like, just pause on that simple wisdom from Ren Jones. And I made sure to find out who that was so I could be like, you are a badass. However you came up with that statement, amazing. And I am totally going to feature it because, and honor and respect where it came from. Okay. So that is like, I could not have, I couldn't have even come up with something so simple and so perfect, right? It's just the most accurate way of explaining how personal branding and the difference between marketing. People collapse them all the time. So to me, that's what really shows that personal branding is truly about building and deepening your relationships. And of course, it always starts with you. It always starts with who are you? Who are you authentically to yourself? And then who are you bringing yourself to the public? How are you positioning yourself online, right? Because it is not in marketing, it is not the fancy words, right? So in relationships, it's never about the words people say. It's not about the fancy ways that they're smooth, ways that they say it. It has nothing to do with that. It is always about chemistry, intimacy. It's alchemy, right? That's what it's about. That's what attracts you romantically, and that's what attracts you with clients. Totally different. Just take a second. Please have a moment of reframe if this is shifting your perspective right now, because it's important to remember that it's not what you're selling, it's not your product, it's none of that. It's how you want to make people feel, because emotions have fucking impact. Emotions have impact. Who do you want to be in the world that then has people feel a certain way? And what is that way that you want to have people feel? That's the difference. After that, it's marketing, messaging, all of that, but it has to start with the foundational essence of your personal brand, who you are authentically, you knowing your truest self and building those and deepening those relationships first and foremost. It's connection and intimacy, hands down. So how you attract love in whatever form, how you attract partnerships, and those could be, romantic partnerships. Those could be business partnerships. Those could be collaborations. Whatever partnership means to you, you're either applying it to your personal life, you're applying it to your business life. Most importantly then, or also, is how you want to then, or how you're then attracting clients. Okay, so how you're attracting love, how you're attracting partnerships, and how you're attracting clients or business partnerships. It always starts with, we have to acknowledge any intimacy wound. However you want to say that, we have to acknowledge, where is there an intimacy fear? And just normalizing that conversation, making it okay to say, because it's normal, because everybody has it or has had it or is maybe still working through it. let's normalize the conversation and let's make it okay to say, so then we can shift through it faster. Awareness is always key. Step one, acknowledgement is always step two. So it's the difference between you being heart closed, your energy, not attracting things, fear, all of those things, that internal dialogue that comes with staying closed. If you know it, you know it, versus remaining open in the face of fears, self-doubt, all the things. There's always going to be some internal conversation that's going to create that fear. It's always going to be there, hands down. It's always going to be there. I can never take that away. As much as I help reprogram on a subconscious level, you can't take it away, but you can shift how you connect to it. You can shift how it impacts you or doesn't impact you. You can shift whether it makes you fucking break a heel and stumble in your stilettos, or you keep going on your stride.